So the body is not your enemy, it's just your last honest friend. It whispers first through tiredness, discomfort, and small pains. But when we don't listen, then it speaks louder. Symptoms are not your punishments, they are messages asking for attention, compassion, and change. You don't heal by fighting your body, you heal by understanding what has been something that you've carried inside you. Emotions, when they're acknowledged, the nervous system softens, the organs relax, and the body finally feels safe enough to repair. Healing doesn't always begin with medicine, but sometimes it just begins with honesty. So just listen before the body starts to scream. If you're looking for a sign to know whether you should live in fear or not, which a lot of people do these days, anxiety, fear, guilt, all these emotions, I'm going to tell you very, very shortly how every emotion produces a disease in the body. This doesn't mean that emotions cause the disease overnight. It means that unresolved emotions change your internal movement and the internal environment. Medicine treats the organ, but healing listens to the story behind it. Always remember that your body is not weak, it's just being honest. Anger and resentment, it is stored inside the system, so it commonly affects the liver, the gallbladder, the jaw, the neck. The link patterns are acidity, migraines, high blood pressure, jaw pain, teeth grinding, skin eruptions, eczema. So anger turns inward when it is not expressed. Fear and chronic anxiety, which a lot of people have. So this is the body in a survival mode. It affects the kidneys, the bladder, the lower back. So you have lower back pain, frequent urination, hormonal imbalance, insomnia, panic attacks, sadness and grief. So that settles in the lungs and chest. And the link patterns are that you have asthma, breathlessness, low immunity, chronic fatigue, chest tightness. So grief literally shortens your breath. Worrying and overthinking. Endless mental looping, targets the stomach and the intestines. So you have IBS, you have bloating and gas, you have constipation or loose emotions, and you have poor nutrient absorption. So the gut basically mirrors the mind. Having guilt and shame. Self-judgment and suppression. So that affects your, system and skin. So you have ulcers, you have skin issues like acne, you have autoimmune tendencies. Whenever we reject ourselves, whatever we reduce ourselves to, that shows up physically. Lack of joy and suppression. Emotional numbness. So that affects your reproductive organs. So you have libido issues, you have PCOS, you have menstrual irregularities, you have pelvic tension.